What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this Friday afternoon. I'm doing really good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day, to serving the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Let's get some worship and praises in, people. We definitely need it as a people, you understand, as well as in our personal lives. We need to do this. Well, I come across this story right here, and it's just reminiscent of what a lot of our relatives or ancestors was going through back in the 50s or 60s, and all that and everything. But obviously, it is still happening, and I guess for one reason it's happening is that, well, we're dealing with a bunch of non-progressive subhuman pigskin bastards that can't get it, or what have you, and also to wake up what I think the younger generation, because all in all, a lot of them think everything is all good with that of racist, low life, who would love to do the same thing to us in this day that happened to our ancestors. But one thing's for sure, we'll never go back, to that. We'll never go back to what our ancestors, went through and what they endured. The Most High has brung us too far. You understand? And look, we can never go back to the way things were. But obviously, there's some low life pigskins that are angry of this, because if they wouldn't be doing the things that they're doing. As in this case right here, it says Olive Garden fires Indiana restaurant manager who allegedly provided customer with a server that wasn't black. See, other words, from what I get about this story, is that you had a white racist lowlife come in Olive Garden, and demand, for I guess a non-black server, and the manager accommodated, him or her for the server they wanted. You don't do shit like that. If I was a manager of a restaurant and I had a customer like that, I would gladly tell them, look, you can get the fuck on out of here. You know what I mean? Even if it did cost me my job, I would talk to the motherfucker like that, simply because he's way out of line for how he's in here acting with one of my employees. Okay? Now, there's a video on this right here, and we're going to get into that after I read through the article. Let's check this out. Okay. Olive Garden has confirmed an investigation into an alleged incident of racial discrimination against two of its staff members at a restaurant in Evansville, Indiana. Amira Donahue, a hostess at the restaurant, told WEHT that she observed the incident break out on Saturday after a female customer requested a cup of hot water from a server that wasn't black. A request which Donahue says the manager honored. See, the manager had no business doing that. See, you don't accommodate low-life racists, right? At least with nothing like, what their demands are. You may want to accommodate them with a fucking severe ass kicking or something like that, because that's what a lot of them need, But to continue, the customer stood in the middle of the restaurant and started screaming at me in front of all of my customers, Donahue told WEHT, adding that she believed the manager's decision to provide another server was a bad decision. During the incident, Donahue added that the customer began making comments to a different employee about Donahue herself, saying she should go work at a strip club and referring to her as the other one, while also inquiring whether or not she was black or from America. See, and that's another thing, I guess, what it is, and that they seen this beautiful black sister right here, and obviously got mad because she don't have, the features or the build that this beautiful melanated sister right here has. And obviously, like I said, envy basically is racism. Okay, That's what it all, sparks from. Racism, envy. That's what it is. It's an ugly situation. It's been said that jealousy is actually, what envy is. It's all switched up, but jealousy is actually a justified emotion. A lot of people don't understand that, but it is. All you got to do is read the definition and find out, because the Most High said he was jealous over his children. Okay, so that would make it justify, seeing as what he's saying. He don't want his children, his chosen children, whoring after other gods. Gods, you know what I mean, under him, small g gods. You know what I'm saying? Don't want you bowing down before wooden structures, or whatever, wooden, any graven image. Don't want you worshiping any demons. You know what I'm saying? Don't want you worshiping ancestors. A lot of people can't get that, though. You know what I mean? See, so he's jealous about that, and he will punish you just like he has punished our people for doing these things. That's what this whole thing is about. This is what we've been dealing with since we fell. See, that's what this whole racist thing is all about, because basically in the garden, when the Father said he would, after Eve and Adam, what have you, went after the other God, the small g God, which is said to be Satan himself, you understand, and went into a pact of some sort to bring in these people that don't belong. That's when the Father became, as what as the Bible say, wroth, and that means anger, angry. You see, and he let this be, and he said he was going to put enmity, enmity between the woman seed and the serpent seed, whereas the woman seed and the serpent seed are actually half brothers and half sisters, but the serpent seed, you see, was derived. That's where he begot his son from, which was Cain. You see, that's what it all boils down to. See, he said he would put enmity between the woman seed and the serpent seed. Enmity is hatred. Hatred. That's what enmity is. A lot of people don't understand that. And now this is what we're dealing with so many centuries later. Hatred, known as, between black and white, racism. You see what I mean? That's what this all boils down to. See? But I digress. But the server who was allegedly targeted by the customer was not identified. Olive Garden has since confirmed an investigation into the incident. In a statement provided to Fox News, the chain also confirmed the termination of the manager on duty. We have zero tolerance for discrimination of any kind, and the manager involved no longer works for our company, reads the statement. And what would be a good thing to do as well is to ban that fucking customer from every Olive Garden that exists. Put the person's face and name on the list. You don't want lowlifes inside, your establishment like that, because that could have sparked some kind of fight, a big riot in that place, when you had that lowlife trick get up and act in that manner. But to continue, Donahue meanwhile told WEHT that she's still hurting after Saturday's incident. I would never expect it to be a separate, let me read that again. I would never expect it to be so apparent in public like it's 2020. Not like 1920. And I feel like it should take more than social media to get a problem like this out there, Donahue said. WEHT further reported that the Evansville NAACP NAACP is currently investigating the incident. Spokesmen for the Olive Garden and the NAACP were not immediately available to comment. Okay, let's check this video out.
national restaurant chain is looking into allegations of a racial incident at its restaurant in Evansville.
Well, many people took to social media over the weekend to respond to what may have happened at the Olive Garden out on the east side on Green River Road. The hostess, who says she was involved in that incident, is speaking out.
Eyewitness News' Noah Alatza joins us now with the latest on this. Noah?
That's right, Shelley and Brad. The NAACP, along with the Evansville Olive Garden, both say they are continuing to investigate after that alleged incident in which a white server did ask for a white server at that restaurant on Saturday. And we spoke with one of those people involved who says she's angry and wants something to change.
In front of all the customers.
Two black employees claim they were targeted with racial discrimination. Amira Donahue was the hostess on duty as the incident unfolded. She says a customer's request for hot water turned into something ugly.
But she asked for a server that wasn't black, and the manager complied. And I do agree that that was a bad decision at the moment, but there was a better way that could have been handled.
Donahue says the woman's actions didn't stop there.
And the lady also made comments about me to my other coworkers, saying that I'm not family friendly, that I should go work at a strip club instead of an Olive Garden, that am I even black, like am I from here, am I from America, just like offhand comments like that and referring me to like the other one.
An Olive Garden spokesman says the company does not tolerate discrimination of any type and that senior leadership is investigating. The Evansville NAACP says it has not received a formal complaint, but it is also investigating. Reverend Gerald Arnold says he is withholding judgment and he wants to make sure everyone's voices are being heard.
It's probably not going to be the culture because they have a very diverse staff, a very diverse clientele. I go there myself, okay? And so we have to investigate all those things.
As for Donahue, she says she's still reeling from the pain and shocked at the events of that Saturday night dinner rush, but hopeful that a positive change will come from this experience.
I would never expect it to be just so apparent in public, and it was just like it's 2020, not 1920. We should be over this. Something should have been done, and I feel like it should take more than just social media to get a problem like this out there.
And tonight we're told the server involved in that incident isn't emotionally ready for an interview. Now, as for that investigation, Olive Garden does say it will continue to look into the matter.
Any idea what the timeline is on this?
Unclear on the timeline, could take anywhere from weeks to a month, but we're not sure of that just yet. We'll continue to keep our eye on it.
All right. No, thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. I'm certain you understand that this beautiful black woman right here, Exotic Features, had a lot to do, you understand, with that envious, low-life, wretched, pink pigskin trick when she seen her. You understand? That's all it was. It's all about envy, man. If it wasn't about envy, there's no way that these people would act like they act. You know what I'm saying? And you would think, hey, like I keep saying, with this coronavirus, you understand, around, and it's here to do its due. I saw a video. I said I was going to try to find it, where a certain race of people, a disease was supposed to come. This stuff was foretold in a video I saw probably about, I think the video could have been like 6 to 10 years ago. Even if that could have been some shorter. I'm gonna see if I can find the video. Listen, it was on YouTube, and it said that some sort of virus they predicted back then was gonna come and start taking down a certain race of people. You understand? And I know this virus here, coronavirus, has people on pins and needles. A lot of people are very, very scared, very frightened as to what's happening now. So I don't know. This is a very, let's say, good movie to sit back and watch and see how things play out. That's the way I'm looking at it. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please, people, remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.